Our first winter weather storm of the season is knocking on the door, and she's just about to come on in. Take a look at our first alert weather day, or days in this case, starting tomorrow, going through Friday morning. The rain, the snow, then the cold. We've been talking about it for the last several days, and again, just about here. We look at our satellite and radar image, and you can see some of that snowfall that we have seen in the western part of the state starting to creep into northeast North Dakota right now. To this point, not many areas in our region have actually seen accumulating snow, but again, that will happen. That will happen starting this evening in these areas to the north and eventually spreading its way through much of the area by tomorrow night. Snowfall total so far, and again, these are the folks in western North Dakota. Look at their numbers, and again, we're going to see some of that here eventually. Crosby at 7 inches, Williston 7 inches, Stanley Palmyra at 6, Minot at 4, and again, just a minute ago we showed you that snowman picture. There are quite a few areas where you can build snowman off to the western part of the state. Winter storm travel. Let's take a look at the impacts. This evening, again, you saw where that precipitation was on our radar. Snow in northeast North Dakota. Evening rain or a mix tonight. Most areas are just going to see light rainfall with just a little bit of snow again up north. Thursday, Friday, that's when we have the high impact. We've got our system moving in much of northeast North Dakota, and that will be slowly sliding south throughout the day tomorrow. Going to be impacted by quite a bit of snowfall. Then Friday morning, again, that system kicks on through Fargo, Moorhead. We could see a little bit of an impact as well, especially with maybe some slick roads. This is going to be a system that by the time it hits Fargo, it's going to turn to snow so late that it's going to move out pretty quickly. So not expecting much snow, but just enough to maybe cause some travel issues. Look at our hour by hour. Notice where the snow stays. Notice these temperatures here as well. We're looking at upper 20s, low 30s, couple mid 30s there. Meanwhile, Fargo area south and east, we're looking at mid to even upper 40s. Moving into tomorrow morning, where does the snow remain? At least tomorrow morning through noon in those areas that are seeing it right now. We look at tomorrow afternoon, 7 p.m. We're still looking above freezing, mainly just light to moderate rain, Fargo and area southeast. Now we're going to stop it at midnight. Now look where Fargo's. Yes, now we've got that snowfall. Temperature is still on the warm side, though, in comparison. We're above freezing. Notice how quickly the system exits. So again, Fargo, an inch, maybe 2, maybe. Probably not that much, I don't believe. But again, just enough to maybe cause some travel complications out there. Let's take a look at that accumulating snow. And again, you see these regions in purple, in pink. That's where we're expecting the heaviest snowfall. Something that I think is interesting, Grand Forks, you're right there on the line, just on the northern side of where we're going to get the higher snowfall total. So we could see 3 inches, we could see 6, maybe even a little more in Grand Forks, but we're expecting that 3 to 6 range. Then you head down toward Fargo, an inch. Again, mentioned maybe 2, but I think it's going to be in the lower side there. Then you get south of that, Fergus Falls, you're generally just looking at rain, Detroit Lakes as well. 47 degrees right now in Fargo, wind out of the north-northeast. Temperatures right now, you see the 30s, you see the 40s. Tomorrow's highs, again, we're going to see mid-40s Fargo. We're going to see colder temperatures north. Thursday night, Friday, system moves through quickly. We're back to cloudy by Friday afternoon. Then it's just cold, Justin. 32, 31 for the weekend. 32, 32 Monday and Tuesday. Lows in the teens. So that's the next thing we prepare for.
These kind of early and end of year snowstorms are always tricky because the temperatures are right around freezing. It could be snow, it could be rain. You got to find the right spot.
Absolutely. And I think between Fargo and Grand Forks, that's that real line where it goes from a lot of snow to just very little.
All right. Thanks, Russ. Coming up on Valley News Live at 6, why North Dakota has been named the most dangerous state for workers.